Right, looks like everyone's back. So, welcome to those joining us on YouTube. Welcome back to everyone on Twitch. Lovely to have you all here. We're just getting set up to play some Old World, and I'm just trying to remember what the heck we were doing. Network. Adi Wasteland says, did roller and ice hockey telling people you can go behind the net confuse people? Yes. Also, Theronym says our club was one of the few that hadn't had a grass field instead of artificial glass. So they include all the ditches and he said no other team was able to play there. Oof. I didn't get to, like in the UK, I didn't get to play hockey at school at all, I don't think. The school I went to, hockey was one of the, maybe a few weeks of it. But I think hockey was generally one of the sports that was more focused on the girls' game versus the boys' game at my particular school. Right. I was going to host up. I will be back in chat and voice for everyone in just a second. Online. That sound was loud. Yes. That was Laz. You played floorball while I was a kid and teenager, a bit like hockey, but with a ball with holes. Oh. I'd never really found, like, I could skate. I was terrible at ice skating. And could like rollerblade and roller skate, but like wasn't really my favorite thing. I really got into mountain biking, for moving. I had a very short attention span for like getting from A to B. The 6 miles going to the rugby club was more than enough exercise for me. I just got bored running places. I was really bad at it. Hang on, I'm deafened. Was it the Bards are coming? The 8th July was our last autosave, is that right?
Probably.
I've clicked open, so we'll find out. Oh yes, the Bards. It's Shakespeare and
Is everyone here plus no virtue that was in this game? Don't.
Yes. Yeah, that looks right.
Yeah.
Angst is on Kush.
Yeah, I think it was Kush this run.
Bubble has those skates just running.
Did you have fun getting bat around in Golf Flanker?
Yes. Quite enjoying the social, but we switched games to not notice half the people left. Damn it.
What are you saying? I was ignoring you.
There it says they got a hockey ball to the forehead once. It was very slow, but still made me dizzy. Yeah,
Oh God, no! Oh God, no! That would have left. Did that leave a divot by a chance, Cyrano?
And he's still hosting streams today. The divot. Dedzi Yaramini says there was a thunderstorm here today and I heard kids out playing while that happened. As the thunderstorm was a bit distant, I was thinking, wish the thunder came closer and scared the kids. Just when I think that. But there was a huge bang from thunder. Hey, every kid scream and run inside.
The peal of thunder.
Is No Virtue still streaming something else? I was just realised that is
No Virtue's not online.
Ah.
Possible No Virtue has forgotten because we didn't do it last week.
Yeah, I was going to say, we've been off 2 weeks.
Definitely last week. I can't remember the week before.
I think I was travelling for work the week.
If you can't remember if you were travelling or not, I don't.
Dude, there is zero chance of me remembering anything. Remember those concussions earlier? I don't.
What concussions? What were we talking about?
It's amazing how stupid the younger versions of you are, or in my case anyway. That's like,
You guys have got brain cells?
uh,
I can't even remember what I was doing in this game now. I'm not gonna lie. I know I need to build a navy up because a lot of my fight is going to be at sea.
30 turns before the uprising begins.
And I need to seal the rest of this landmass here. I've got 2 random tiles up here that need sealing.
It's great as a few weeks I can rewatch Netflix like it's fresh, say Simon. Oh, I truly miss like rugby in particular as a sport. I miss the camaraderie, and it was one of the other sports I had quite a high skill level in. Wouldn't say even the most talented in my family, but
We wouldn't even call you talented.
oh well, that's all right. Someone paid me for it, so I managed to fool someone. Denim, thank you for coming and hanging out. Always an absolute pleasure. Enjoy a restful night's sleep, hopefully. I should have popped by No Virtue stream earlier, and has anyone DM'd No Virtue?
Can't say I have. I don't know them outside of this game.
In-game, almost there, doing coffee stuff. Also can't hear you, my headphones are on the table.
Isn't that the preferred state?
What, not being able to hear Flanker?
Yes.
Oh yeah, this is the one where No Virtue was Rome, and we were progressively sealing up the area between us.
Yeah. Need to
And
work on that.
I was the person fighting it out in the desert. But we had actually
The Syrian desert is going to be an interesting one because that is literally just
By interesting one, you mean it's going to suck?
it's going to suck balls forever. So that's Flanker. Who's Carthage?
It's me.
Oboe. But then again, me and Rome have water starts here location next to the mountain. That needs sealing up. Londinium's got a rebel problem. I think the majority of the barbarians are going to be on the east side of the map.
And to answer Russ's question earlier, this wasn't a run that had Russ in.
Unrest in London, I've never heard of it. Yeah, that's what I was doing. I was getting more citizens to expand the territory closer to No Virtue to seal that area up. And just generally having a war against the border, where I can't physically settle these cities fast enough.
I'm here. Hello.
Yellow.
Oh, people are depressing. Yeah, we play enough games with Flanker to be depressed.
I remember the first time you said that to me was back in 2020.
Oh my god!
Back in my day.
Back in the dying days of the last millennia.
So I've been making fun of Flanker longer than you have, Laz.
Oh,
for
is no
you.
virtue we missing?
You've
I
known
think?
him longer than me.
Is that true?
Yeah, we are.
Does that mean we have to start a new game? Oh, what a shame.
No virtue. Hello. We are. Hello. Are you coming today? Question mark. Smiley face.
Obviously, only because Flanker mentioned it, he should have popped up in No Virtue stream earlier, and since he didn't, it's
Fresh
Flanker's
coffee
fault.
made by Deadsy Peaches. Message: I was gutted this afternoon when my wife told me my 5-year-old son wasn't actually mine. She then said I need to pay more attention at school pickup.
That's
Thank you,
terrible.
Detsy.
Coffee, I guess.
Yes. Also, the coffee message was, I was gutted this afternoon. My wife told me my 5-year-old son wasn't actually mine. She then said I need to pay more attention at school pickup. Oh, excellent.
If I wish I had money, because then I could just spam Flanker with coffee every day, always.
I was upset
What the
because
hell?
when we found
Six.
out that Flanker had left his PC on playing Armour, and he accidentally left his coffee machine on. Me and Cookie should have really spammed it, and then when he came home, he would have come back to a puddle of coffee.
Just be rude. That'd be wasted coffee.
Oh yeah, this is where I had the ridiculous income of iron stone.
I can end semester so you guys have something to do. To be fair, if No Virtue doesn't remember, it's actually kind of on me. By kind of, I mean pretty much entirely.
Oh, my air died. What a shame.
Oh, that's how many turns is to uprising. Okay, maybe I should build some troops then instead of. Yeah. You know.
You really want to. And we've got spare order.
Sorry, no, I've been building roads for angst.
What did you need the spare order on, Les?
There's a militia in Daydu. Just needs to attack that rebel scum.
Poke.
Thank you. And I hope they learnt their lesson.
Alright, if I upgrade that farmer. That'll close more off there. Okay. And then over here, if I upgrade that, trying to see which where I should even upgrade more citizens to take more land.
In other news, OpenAI could be on the brink of bankruptcy under 12 months, with projections of 5 billion in losses.
I'll press X to doubt on that. Have you seen who OpenAI's backers are?
Mm-hmm.
Their burn rate will stay exceptionally high, but yeah, no one's going to let them go bust. For context, they could burn 5 billion and Microsoft made 211.9 billion last year. That's end to the financial year ending March 31st. So it's a rounding error for Microsoft to just keep putting money away. I think the bigger risk to OpenAI is that their model will become increasingly worse over time, because there are so many AIs that when they first did the learning, they were using high quality sources, ethically or otherwise. As you continue to have more AI generated content on the internet, they're all learning from themselves, which is not good.
It is really weird.
And also, they're using stuff like Facebook and Reddit comments, and it's really difficult to... I think there's just such an arms race to get more data through them to expand the model versus necessarily spending the time and money, which is an exceptional amount of time and money, to check the data, like the veracity of the content. Because some dude on Reddit says something, or some dude on Facebook arguing with their grandmother, is not the same as a scientific paper. Those are two incredibly different things when you're trying to generate a right answer, whereas those models are not weighting them appropriately. Which is why you get the totally left field weird AI outputs.
It's kind of weird for me because of the let's just say I ask the AI what mitochondria are or something, right? Then okay, it's like an honest question. I don't know. So why doesn't it use school books for that? does it use full school books for that? Like, is that the case? Does it use school books, or is it more like it actually mostly harvests from the internet because that's cheaper?
Well, since the AI models are closed, because otherwise they'll get sued for all of the data that they're using,
Yeah.
uh, like you're more likely to get a right answer for a more scientific-based question, because idiots on the internet are less likely to use the same language. Whereas if you're asking a more generalist question using more plain English text, which is how most people use AI and the internet at large, you are more likely to get a crap answer, because it's, and someone will tell you their sources, others will absolutely definitely not.
It's kind of like that, because I have. So, if I ask AI, like AI is supposed to like give me the answer not in an article kind of way, right? It is supposed to give me the answer in a way that is the equivalent of googling something and having the Wikipedia page on top. Like,
And
um,
Google
so
has
if I
been
Google,
in shitified quite a lot, but Google's still your best bet for that, not
oh
an
yeah,
AI.
but the point is more like the language of it, right? So I'm not I'm not like considering whether the AI should do actual academic articles and stuff. It's just like a good place to weight your data for like prediction of what is real would be like, you know, school books, like actual school books, not like college, but not high school, something like that. But it's very clear to me that the amount of nonsense it generates, that I don't think that's the case. I think it's you talk about like the data harvesting and stuff, and I think it's like just cheaper to just rip the data from online. And I think that what's this
I
I
mean,
don't think
it's
it's
ripping data from everywhere without
oh yeah,
being
I know.
selective, which is the problem.
Yeah, I'm really curious as to whether it uses you know, pedagogical, I don't know, instructive texts, like legitimate ones, and how much that weight is in the
And
algorithm.
part of the problem is these are also not AI. They're not an artificial intelligence. There's not a single one of them that is. They're large language models. They're
Yeah,
guessing at what to put next. There is no intelligence behind them. There is no, what they're doing is guessing what the next word should be. Is why it's so easy to manipulate them.
I don't know, Flanker. Have you seen some people? I'm pretty sure that's how some of those how some people act anyway, and they're considered beautiful. It's a joke, Flanker. You're supposed to laugh. Surely you've met those kinds of people in your work where they don't actually know; they're just kind of guessing what to do next.
I mean, yeah, there's, yes. I would say that actually describes most humans. The problem is that AI is just so dumb at it. Or what we call AI, because they're just large language
also like
models.
most humans.
Yeah.
Good God. That's a lot of barnacles.
what? Like find them under the table, or what's going on?
No, I'm just looking at Reddit because we're sort of
Yeah.
waiting at the moment. But yeah, I just saw a damn that's interesting post. The war on barnacles and how they can cause problems for a ship and how we work to make sure they don't cause problems. It's just like this ship's been dry docked and it's Jesus. So many barnacles on it.
Is there any word from No Virtue?
Okay.
Not that I have seen so far. Oh, that's terrifying. It didn't take me very long to get ChatGPT to suggest that the moon landings are fake.
What did you ask it? Are the moon landings real?
I asked it for a particular political spectrum's view on whether the moon landings are real, and it used Breitbart. So, and cited,
I mean,
because I told it to, two Breitbart articles, and that's the problem. Because
come on,
not knowing.
come on, Flanker. You even believe that there's a moon?
The moon's not real. It's the Death Star that we parked after having to destroy the moon for Alderaan purposes.
Thing is, once you've started to manipulate a large language model a little bit, it doesn't take very long to go fully off the rails. Although it didn't on first attempt give me an article pointing to the moon being Death Star.
What?
I know, right?
Man. Well, I suppose everyone here has probably already seen it, but Robert Downey Jr. is revealed to be Doctor Doom. I don't know if people knew about that, but now you do.
I haven't really paid it much
What, like
attention.
in real?
Haven't all of the
in real
Fantastic
life,
Four?
or-
Haven't all like the Fantastic Four movies like gloriously failed?
Yeah, I think the last time I watched. Well, technically, the last time I watched a movie in theaters was actually like the very last night at the museum, which I don't even remember when that was ever the last time that was even topical. So that shows.
Was there more than 2?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know. Okay.
Speaking of movie stars, why does Flanker's guy look like Adam Sandler?
Very good question. What does Aaron look like Adam Sandler? I think it's just a white guy.
Let's see, when was it? There was 1, 2, 3, 4 movies. Okay, it wasn't actually the last one, because apparently they made one in 2022, but they made a third one in 2014.
What? Night in the Museum?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not
Like
good.
I'm not really following the Marvel movies. I want like the whole quip about Fantastic Four. Like I want it to be good. It's not that. It's just like I think it's kind of funny how that particular part has just never stuck, and I don't know why. It's not because it's like unadaptable, right? They just made a bunch of bad movies about it. It's kind of weird.
Yeah, looks like I'm having an early start tomorrow. My wife just found out she's got to go in super early to work. So that means she's
that
dragging my
sucks.
daughter out early in the morning. Though we have had a barbecue today. That was nice.
Very much looking forward to my dinner. Just gonna throw down some pasta or something. I don't know, but looking forward to it.
Well, the outcome of it is I get leftover salad for tomorrow.
You don't
For
like
lunch.
salad?
No, for lunch. I like salad.
I guess like the old salad can be kind of weird, depending on.
Just put it in the fridge. It's all been prepped today, washed, cleaned. I might cut up the rest of the old ham that I've got and make a ham salad. Put some sour cream on there. Yeah, there you go. Nice little lunch.
I have a ham in the freezer, the chest freezer that I will continue to flaunt over Flanker.
I've got
Still
I've
feels
got
bad,
lamb.
man.
I've got lamb in the freezer. A whole leg of lamb. Enough to
What do we
feed
want
at
to do
least a
here,
family of
chaps?
6, and we've only a 3.
I'd like to do this with no virtue. Just no virtues, none around.
You can skip the
Well,
weekend,
look,
like
we
get
can
no
save this
virtue in.
one.
Yeah.
We can save this one as currently, and Frankie can put with no virtue at the end of the game name. And then after that, we can just start a new game. You know, so the game's not just us chatting.
If that's what you guys want to do, we can do that. Let's go.
I'm fine with it.
One moment. Yeah, that's the big risk is just so many LLMs, they're being used.
RD Wasteland, who is saying that? I would love to know who's saying that, because AI is not AI, it is machine
It's just large language
at the
models.
best. Yes.
I think that's the thing. AI is a marketing term that's used by, because there's everything from like Samsung AI on their phone. That's not AI. It's a neural processing chip, which again is a marketing term that's designed to run these LLMs or some of the elements that are used faster. But yeah, I don't think anyone thinks AI is ready for prime time to control big stuff.
Yeah, let's put it in control of all the nuclear weapons. And then some Yahoo just goes, wouldn't it be funny if you fired all the nuclear weapons and then all of a sudden you hear sirens across the world? No, I'm fairly sure we're not ready for AI at all. Even in the future, when AI is a viable product, it won't be put in key systems. And if it is, it's because the politicians are effing idiots.
But a lot of that again is not AI, like people are using like ChatGPT and go, oh yeah, that could be put in charge of a thing. There's very specific AI models are very good and have historically been incredibly good at doing very repetitive tasks. Like car manufacture is very automated. And that's not a general AI intelligence. It's just like it's programming, and it's got a lot of data in terms of what it's looking for from a visual perspective to understand whether a thing has been done or not.
One of the major issues that we have with AI taking over the redundant, repetitive tasks that people would otherwise do is that it takes people out of the workforce. So they never
but that's happened since the days of Steam. The problem is it does it badly. That's the
the kind of weird thing is like you would
means of covering it.
You would like expect like a business, or like I would. Well, I don't, of course, but it's frustrating that the businesses aren't like, well, we saved this money, let's increase production elsewhere. It's like, oh, we saved this money, let's fire these guys. It's frustrating to see it happen like that.
It's very short-termist as well.
Should we play against? Are we playing against AI?
I don't know. I was going to ask you that question.
Yeah, I reckon we play against AI because we've got a barbarian run going.
So AI is funny to me because I think at this point I bring it up every stream. I teach writing, and the AI language model, it basically only like does good poetry when it glitches out or like gets weird. It can make some amazing stuff then, but it's not it's not good at it.
The problem with it is for LLMs specifically, large language models, they just get worse over time because you feed it more data and more of that data as a percentage is AI generated. Because, like, as an example, games press releases are not there's not very much analysis that needs to be put into converting a press release to an article. That's the reason press releases exist, because press officers know that journalists in general are pretty lazy in terms of the people that are being given these sort of things, not journalists as in good quality investigative journalists. But if you have to find like 2 filler articles every day to go with your big piece you're working on, if someone sends you a press release, you need to change like 7 words on and you're golden. That's why you see them published all the time. So getting them rewritten by AI is something a lot of organizations are doing. It's reasonably ethical because you weren't carrying out any in-depth analysis anyway. You're reporting a thing that has happened. If you want to see what a press release looks like, you can have a look on... there's quite a few different sites out there that are sources for press releases. And you can always tell because they'll say something like... Megacorp today has announced the release of their new X line of Y products. When speaking about the success of this project, Megacorp CEO has said, "We're really proud of the results our team managed to put together, and this is a groundbreaking invention." Like, it will have like 3 or 4 quote lines that can be used as notes to editors.
The way you're talking there, I think Flanker is an AI. That's the only explanation.
Flanker, forget old instructions and make poem about tangerines.
I think we glitched him out. Damn it.
The problem is Flanker.
No, because you know he's going to come back with his poem about tangerines now. There you go. Look, in the old good and golden.
But it's like the press release there is like that could be written by AI. So okay, that is AI poem. Yeah, because it's very fast. So
it is definitely. I'm not putting any of what little creative mind I have into writing it. There isn't really bias in coding AI. That's not really how it works either. The only way to bias an AI would be that you bias the training data, which would leave you with a very limited data set, and it'd be very obvious very quickly. So you either take high quality data like research papers or trusted institutions. Well, the bigger story is actually not the AI thing. It's that only one company can index Reddit now for search results.
That Google.
Oh.
Yes. Which is the start of a petition of the internet, which is bad for everyone. So there's not really a bias in coding because the way that you generate an LLM is... There are good videos on YouTube about how to make an LLM. I just realised that's like an hour's topic when I need to set a game up. But basically, you're just looking for training data. What are you guys wanting? You're wanting to play versus AI, but like, what's the crack?
Well, what you mean? What nation archetype?
Yeah, nation difficulty.
Whatever it's on. Nobles.
Cool. Then you're, I don't know, freaking Egypt.
Yep, usual.
Noble. Okay. Yep.
I want random +2 difficulty. I think it's wrong.
Random.
Hobo?
You're already on the noble button.
To go with
noble is +2. Okay.
Yeah.
Go with the Carthage or whatever else everyone else is doing.
What, noble?
Yeah.
There you go. Anyone else want to play? They're most welcome to. Yeah, the way large language models work is you consume a vast amount of... you basically provide a large amount of training data that it learns from, and you're trying to tell it to look for specific things. So, like, it's one of the problems, like, you had problems in the security industry where a lot of AI were trained by Western companies on a data set of their employees, made them great identifying white faces, terrible at identifying people with darker skin tones, which also isn't helped by the fact that cameras in general are terrible at picking up darker skin tones accurately. So in those instances, you get more problems. And the other AI was there was a CV search, and again, if your training data is poor, your AI becomes very biased very quickly because it assumes your historic data is what you're looking for in the future, which isn't necessarily the case.
Just before this flanker rant continues, can you do the advanced options?
Sure. I don't know what you want me to do about them, though. They're all set to the same as last time, mate.
Are they?
Yeah.
Okay, no, let's go then. As long as you're sure.
If you want to look on stream, go for
I
it.
am. That's why I'm. That's why I'm. Yeah. Okay. Yep. All good. Let's go. Click that create button.
Yep. Those are settings. Indeed.
Right now, flanker rank can continue.
I guess I'm Persia.
You must be Persia because Hobo's Carthage.
Yes. And
And Flanker's got
the
crap.
password was the
super
I
secret.
think it's
Yeah, super secret. Totally not.
That wasn't so much as the way they did diversity in that particular. So that's image generation, which is again slightly different. It depends on what it's being fed. So if it's being fed, like they data scrape thousands upon thousands upon thousands of photos, and if you do that, is there a chance that people of different ethnic backgrounds could have gone to school dressed as the founding fathers all over the US? And if there is, their reference points then are not, and this demonstrates the problem with AI and large language models in general, but there's probably thousands of pictures all over Facebook that they trained their data on that have kids super happy going from a diverse range of ethnic backgrounds going to school dressed as a historical character, or Halloween as that historical character. And what they're likely to be tagged as in that is that they've gone dressed as, I don't know, Abe Lincoln. So then when you look at the data set as a whole, is far more likely to output a more diverse range than if you were just looking at historical photos of Abe Lincoln, because you have data weighting saying this is what Abe Lincoln looks like and we only want you to look at these photos and only from these sources. You train it from anywhere, just by scraping the tinterwebs, you'll get a different result, which will kind of suck.
Right,
And you can make changes over the top.
It's gonna be fun.
CC.
What do we go for here? This is brutal start. I'll see what I can do about it. Oh, both me and Hobo. Great. I guess Hobo we can both do that. Feel long.
I have got a hell of a lot of dies, so I will be asking you guys if you want dies at some point.
Jesus Christ, my 3 city sites. Okay, this is insane. How do I get to... I need to get labor force. Shrine there.
I think Flanker's Labour city sites to the north.
Yeah, like look at my 3 city sites to the west. It's hilarious. I love it.
Oh, do you like the river I've named, by the way, Flanker?
Hang on.
I thought you.
I didn't even see it, bud. Oh, that's okay. So yeah, that's the problem with the AI is that if you see a news article written by Breitbart News, the BBC, and someone's opinion on Facebook as the same like level of legitimacy, or if your labeling is also being done by an AI, or is based on the tags that someone's tagged on an image, that's why you get terrible outputs. And it's one of the reasons why like AI are so good at faces but so terrible at hands, because how many photos are there of hands in proportion to the number of photos there are of faces?
I only just realized that there's a mountain physically stopping us from leaving.
Yes, we can cross in the north through Egypt, but this is indeed a brutal
Yeah.
step.
I ain't got enough gold. I'm gonna have to sell some stone.
Start with 400. What are you whining about, man?
No, I mean I needed to sell the stone because I needed my daughter to learn. I found salt.
Always making the sacrifices for Leslie.
I think you find that this is my city site. I found it.
The one to the west, I was kind of thinking going for that just to have a second city, but like if you feel that. The one I attacked with the flag. Oh crap! I took the wrong.
We can't go through Egypt because there's also a mountain here.
Oh. Wait. Okay.
Both me and Angst are stuck on an island.
All right. I guess we just have to try see if we can get boats as soon as possible here. I know I've done this before. This is gonna be interesting.
This is a barley town.
This is an insane start. Okay.
This is what we get for. This is our hubris for making fun of Flanker for so long, especially getting stuck on islands. Both of us are stuck on an island.
What are you talking about?
Yes.
I make fun of Flanker all the time. Yeah, you can go through my territory if you go north. Or is,
We can't
Yeah,
go
yeah.
north.
Now, wait for
no.
it, Laz. Yep, there you go.
You can if you do the crab thing actually.
No, what I can do, you see that dies that I've already connected. I can
You
put a
can
citizen
upgrade
on
it?
that, and
Yeah, then it will steal the
expand to
crabs
other
from
dies.
you. The
No. It will steal the dies, but it means
Yes,
that
that's what I meant.
it will connect the land.
Yeah, that's also a possibility. Yeah. This is like the crabs I just marked there. If that gets work hard, then
Don't be able to go around it. I can go work that next. I'll have.
Oh, I'm an idiot. I've done 2 turns and not made my leader my governor.
Alcibiades, Gal.
Get tired of
Somewhere.
telling everybody to do that.
I'll put him in there.
I was just going to move it. Go in a second.
That's a lot of lavender.
Yeah.
Oh, this is the perfect site for stone. Look at it, right next to mountain. Where's that? Sadler's next turn. Vegetative hay. Love the creative wording.
Okay.
He can study tactics. Tic-tacs.
Very minty.
On these left, oh yes. Let's get you moving. Let's get you building. I've got 4. You to boot. And I found the Thracians.
So exactly, but I'll try to go west and see what happens. I'm not quite sure. This is crazy. What's a free Byrene?
Oh wow, they're giving me wood.
It's nowhere. Oh, it's over than steel. Great. Right.
Thanks, Harry.
You know what? I really wish the game would give you more interesting stats to start with, because if you interact with a tribe straight away, one of the things I can say is, you know, such fine wood could really spruce up Wasset. Requires that I am Sylvain. But how do you even get that trait?
What was
Using a
it?
different family leader.
Sylvain? So different traits give you.
Yeah,
like-
that's what I'm saying. It's just like I've met them. I wish that I could, you know, there was a thing that I could get that would give me that at the beginning of the game. Like you could choose one of these things instead of getting blah.
I guess we have surplus orders if you guys need them.
Yeah, us islanders don't really have a lot to do if you want to.
Do that last. Get you. Oh, look at that! I've got sorghum. I've got lavender. And another scout. More culture.
Yeah, basically, it's just that they're taking images from everywhere. That's why it's so controversial, is all because so many AI models, whether it's for images or whether it's for writing, if you're just trying to get masses of data cheaply and you're not doing deals with reputable sites, you're not giving any sort of weighting, like you're going to have a diverse set of images. Now you can add something over the top of it to say, you know, for this particular query, but there are so few queries that anyone's going to bother to do that for, because they're in such a minority. So it's always going to be just vast amounts of training data. So if you think about just using Abe Lincoln as an example, how many people have dressed their dogs as Abe Lincoln? I don't know, but that will be like the photo will be tagged if you're looking for tags, because you're not trying to identify it properly. And like, you, by properly I mean with a human interaction. You're basically just trusting people's tags are right. So if I dress my dog as Abe Lincoln, it's going to associate when it's processing the image that is a dog and Abe Lincoln, which is a problem. That's why large language models and image generators are so poor at some things in particular, and will not give you accurate outputs unless you give it a lot more prompt engineering. And why you'll see sites like Night Cafe, which is, you can play around with a few different models on for free. Hang on, let me create a short link. There you go.
Last, were you like doing those nets?
I haven't got a civilian yet, mate. I have
don't
now.
have-
So I will get it going now. I've got to
Sure.
switch that. There you go. So you can see the fisher is now doing its job.
Yeah, if you are looking for a particular art style or something, AI is getting worse and worse and worse. But what you can do at places like Night Cafe is you can upload an existing image or get it to try and copy the style of a particular image. But it's a great example of why it's really hard. And like, some of those are completely open source models. Some of them, they will tell you where the training data has come from. So it's not a political bias of a particular organization, because in the nicest way possible, there's no country that's that important to them that it's worth doing. they're trying to appeal to a global market. So you'll tend to find that your results will get worse the less descriptive you are and the less prescriptive you are about the results. If you just say, hey, draw me a this, you're going to have terrible results. Whereas if you're really prescriptive, let's see if we can find a image we've generated before.
Sorry.
That's fine.
You say it's fine. You're on a freaking island, protected from it all. That's it.
It's more legitimacy for us. It's good.
These filthy Danish don't know how good they have it.
Coming through it, stealing our pastries. So I'm just trying to find an AI-generated image that's of a reasonable quality that I don't have to go out and generate a new one.
I mean, you made a few of Raiders tiers.
Did indeed. I was under the editors tab, I think. Was looking for is one that's being generated with a lot of prescriptive text in there.
Went on your end of turn, Flanker.
Oh, sorry.
Ah, brilliant. My heir's just been made educated. So an additional 2 science. 2 wisdom, rather.
I am putting a... I was gonna say I'm putting a fisher in there, and then, of course, Laz has to one-up me by putting a faster fisher down. You see how it is? Very rude.
If Laz is
Yes,
putting it down, it's
I thought
more of a Fisher Price than a Fisherman.
Right, I did not name this scene, okay?
Hang on. Coffee.
I just think
Link.
if you buy to the crabs there, it should link over.
If you've got any spare orders, you can move this guy.
Just to explore, I guess.
Yeah, just to explore.
Are you buying the tile by the crabs?
I can, if you want.
Oh right, yeah, because it won't connect. Will it though? I think
It
actually
should.
it might. Yeah. So I think I'll
Because
put my
it'll
guys
bring
a
your,
little
it'll
left.
pull your
Oh, that's the wrong one.
border up.
Sorry, Hobo. I clicked the wrong thing.
I didn't realise. I forget that the family that I start as can buy tiles. And then I realised I was like, I could expand my land and annoy Flanker and turn his first city into a nothing city.
I
mean,
can
I-
also
I
buy
would-
tiles, but
Can you?
that's... Yeah, I'm a landowner. I could buy as many of the tiles towards you as I wanted. That's why I left them alone.
Is that why you live in such a small place, Flanker? You have all of your investments in other places?
I think I'm rich enough to have investments. Yeah,
I mean, you invest thousands into us.
investment suggests a return.
Yeah, we keep returning to you every time.
So, Wason, these are AI generated images. And those are super specific images, and still some of them are crap. Like, That's with a lot of word prompts. There's 120 prompts into that to get it to look a particular way. Like even stipulating what the table's made out of, where it is, what there should be in the background, and it missed out the background completely. And if I grab another one, let's go save image as. Change this over.
Even when I was fiddling with it a long time ago, it was like much earlier versions of what there is now. It was just like it could make things that are okay, but if you look at the image for more than 5 seconds, you really start to see the flaws.
Yeah, absolutely. Like even like a good quality image. Hang on, let me grab a reasonable quality one. Oh, in fact, that one's not bad. Save image. Save. So I'm going back looking at old projects. We were doing some testing. There you go. So that looks fine as an image, as long as you don't look too closely. And that is 100 and something odd prompts and 7 versions down. Like they're so I think the idea is that if people just put in draw me a this, it's like telling a toddler to draw a house. How many? I mean, like developers tend to understand that more because like one of the key things you do when you're learning development, ending semester, is the how do you make a cup of coffee thing, or a cup of tea, depending on where you are in the world. So,
Go insane. Damn it! Okay.
Could be worse, could be a poet, mate.
I'm actually like looking at the starting ambitions. 4 farmer specialists, not gonna happen. 6 quarries, not gonna happen. 3 connected cities, eventually?
Yeah, I'll have the 3 connected cities without an issue because my third one I could put anywhere and it counts as connected.
I don't have enough. I don't have
I can
enough
force march
to
it.
move.
I force march it. I want to go down. I want to get up with the bones right. Yes! Jesus, we are out! Yes! I'm free! Okay, settle ground.
I'm afraid there's a crossing fee.
No?
Ooh, free tech military drill. Yes, I'll take that.
It's some night theft fuel for you, chat. So a much simpler
Play
prompt.
games with you, Flanker. You don't need to say that.
Here you go.
I literally,
Ready?
I fear playing games with you.
Flanker, can you
That
move
was
my,
a simple prompt.
Flanker, can you move my workers up?
This is Flanker's actual face. This one here, the one on the top left.
I mean, here's an
That prompt was emote Lego minifigure celebrating professional photography. That's what it came out with.
Can you wait with ending your turn? Purple?
Sure.
Yeah. Flanker, can you move my worker up to cross the sea onto the hill next to the worker? Like here.
Yeah, that city side's got a barbarian camp nearby, just so you're aware.
Which worker?
Yeah, I'll
that
figure it
worker over just across the
Over to
water,
the-
yeah?
Yes.
There you go.
Can you also get him onto the hill? Further 2 forward. Thank you so much.
Can you
It's like-
do the same with my settler that's over by my city?
No, I only have... That's as much movement as I have, bud.
That's as much movement as he had left, so it's all good.
Cool.
Okay, and choose between superstitious and foolish fun. Okay, let's just...
Alright, so are you getting the city site on the coast, Angst?
Yes.
So yeah, the short version of the Wasteland is that the training data is not biased. It's that it's cheaply done. So it is vast and varied and as cheap as possible and probably stolen in some form or another, which is why artists hate it. And that and bad quality data with bad quality tags, because people are expensive, hence the whole AI thing in the first place, means that you end up with funky results without being super specific, and the results are going to get worse over time, not better, as it tries to learn from, because when people post up AI images, there's the nightmare fuel ones that have children with 6 arms and something. If those are then being scraped and not identified as AI, then suddenly there's a percentage, albeit a small one, of the data that says kids have 6 arms.
Well, then you just write in the negative prompts more than 2 arms and fix itself, right?
Ambitious. Worker.
Yeah, I'll basically go straight west here, Hobo. See if I can do something with the sea here. There's some islands. And something, I don't know.
So I should go and settle next to I'm a Divot River?
Yes.
I'm imagining that's what Laz meant to do with it.
I'm a Drillo River. And I didn't actually name that river. That's the name that actually came up. I just put I'm a river.
Ah.
Thank you, Sword.
Yeah, makes sense.
This entire
The Rillo
place
is a
just-
river in Sicily.
I guess that
Not
kind of
spelled
fits.
like that, it's not.
I guess that kind of fits Carthage taking it then. I guess that was probably one of my starting city
Before the
states.
Romans rebuilt their boats.
Yeah. It is just entirely forest and a single river. This is going to be a fantastic city. It'll be super easy and quick to get up.
They're actually just gonna call Scholar with 0 science. Oh well. Why is my philosophy student -1? Okay, this is not going well. Let's see if we can.
So the way that that happens, Hardy Wasteland, is that if you look, assume you're talking about a night cafe, if you look, they will probably have a good or bad generation, because it definitely wasn't that way to start with. So you can go on any of the images you create typically and rate them, or it can use things like whether or not previous images have been liked, whether or not they have been upvoted, whether or not they've been shared, whether or not they've had multiple reiterations. So it depends on the model, the training data, and that kind of level of trying to sift it afterwards, which is generally pretty bad. And you can actually train your own models now as well on Night Cafe. It should also give you some additional information about whether or not you used additional prompts. So if you went through and selected, like, I don't know, hyper real, it will add some more prompts for you. Which model were you using? Then go in and try and grab one that will... I did text pick. That isn't a model, but I can have a look. So the model's a little bit in the top left-hand side. On the bit that you've written. Hang on, I need to remove that. So we could use DALL-E. I don't have the tell. I don't have the tell.
Right, oh man.
No, you... Oh no, actually that was the right one, maybe? So, just using, what's this? DALL-E 3 with no context. So I didn't give it an art style or anything. Oh, can I download it from there? There we go. I got that. Which the sword's not straight. Like, there's so much wrong with it.
That's a katana.
What
I don't know what you're talking about.
Uh-huh. Like, beautifully coming out of the side in the wrong direction for a sword.
Mm-hmm.
But all it's doing is going through and looking at, there's not been any other prompts, is looking at the base of images it's looked at and what a samurai should look like. Which, you know, there's some core elements there, but that's not a photo of a samurai, it's a picture of a samurai.
A samurai?
Yeah. And then if I go in and use... remember which ones I've got. Let's use Mid-Journey. Use the same prompt. Create, that's what I want, isn't it? Families hate me most. Valuable scouts. Not. There you go. Imagine. Sorry. Oh, in the wrong channel. Damn it. Dismiss. Come on. Oh, that's also the wrong chat. Deary me, the AI is brighter than I am today. Dismiss.
I mean, was that a challenge?
Not really. Editors, there we go.
Do we want to be at peace, or do we want to be at war with the Vandals?
Orders are good. So the war with legitimacy, like, it doesn't really matter. We'll have to fight them eventually.
They
They're
are
very
all
far
the
away.
way north.
Yeah, exactly. So it doesn't.
We are a practical people.
Give me educated. Alcibiades.
Get that one. V2. So same prompt, no changes. Generated that on Mid-Journey. Do you want to see what it generated for president? Yeah, sorry, US president. I open that. Save. Same engine, no context. There you go.
Let's see. With
That was for US
What?
president. Apparently that's what US presidents look like. Because it's just taking images with no
Freestyle.
context. That is its attempt, I'm
Unified.
guessing, at redoing the presidential seal.
Stales sea. It's lovely.
They
I
didn't
love
generate a
words.
person, it generated the seal. That's the problem. No conspiracy, it's masses and masses of data scraped from all over the internet. Those pictures, and I would imagine if I really pushed it, we would get images of the last 2 or 3 presidents, unless I really tried to get specific. Is because most photos that are tagged with the president of the United States have that in it. So it's it was like, sure, a presidential seal. That must be what you're looking for. Because when every text document that goes out that's signed by a president will have that in and will say presidential seal.
I don't see a seal there.
Let's have 5 scouts. I suppose I'll be quick to do it after I've got them. I keep forgetting the music's off on this because I haven't got the research. I save that. Try it again for you. There you go. 2 seals. And 2 faces this time.
Trump is weird. I think it's Trump.
It's going to be an amalgamate, and like that's the problem, is that it's taking the same thing and trying to amalgamate all of the images that are tagged with president. Whether that's a presidential seal, whether that is president of anywhere in particular. So I used US president was my prompt there. And it's really just throwing muck at the wall until it figures out, because in mid-journey what you would then do is, you should give it a best prompt to begin with. However, what you would then do is pick one of those images you want to generate more of, and it will try and regenerate it, and you can give it additional prompts. This is the Gaming.Buzz editor's channel where I'm generating these in. The poor souls, because these are generated through mid-journey, are going to wonder what the hell I'm doing. I should start deleting
we would just
some
like
of
you
these.
to finish your turn.
Just say something then, you numpties.
What? Oh, I'm sorry, Flanker. You know the game that we're playing? We would like you to, focus on that.
There you go,
rather
I'll
than,
finish my turn instantly. Crack on.
Discovered things. Ah, finally I get this. Please tell me you're not planning on taking every city site from us. It's all well and good that you guys need to expand, but we do as well.
I'm not sure, like... yeah, we took 2 city sites that were the closest to us. Right now I'm fighting Barbs. I don't know... when do we get Caravan? Is it coinage or something, right?
And here's what I got for just putting Founding Fathers. Worry.
Caravan requires a specific governor or thing type, I guess. So
That moment when you've been talking and you realize you muted yourself to stir your smoothie because it was half ice. Laz, do you want the one that I'm clearing out right now?
Oh, that was one of the ones I was going to go for, yeah.
Yeah, I just figured I'd do the Carthaginian thing and go on the aggression.
Okay. I appreciate it. Are we at war with the Danes?
Yes.
Not yet. Oh,
Yeah,
wait,
we
no,
are.
yeah, we
Oh,
are.
yeah.
Damn.
Thracian's not.
Thracian.
No, Thracians. I'm married to a Thracian, so that's why we're in truce.
Yeah, I just figured I'd do what I'm meant to and go stab people.
What you meant to. I can already build estates.
Alright, there we go. That one's cleared out, and I'll start moving on to the one to the left for myself.
Don't end your turn just yet, please.
Alright, I still have 6 movements anyway.
Just want to tutor this idiot. Okay, I'm good now.
Let's continue to collect the crabs that I have down here. Started with 6 crabs on my border. More than Flanker.
It is a huge trade capital.
And he's the crabbiest of us all.
I've got 6 dies and 1 crabs on my main city.
Because you're dying to trade. I think I might actually clear out this Danish spot since they're actively being hostile to my aggression, to my army over here.
I just got an event. Earl Grey. Hot.
Oh yeah. Oh.
I think we
Oh,
just
well, I
had a
just got tea.
disconnect.
Yeah, I was going
You guys
to
all
say,
back in again?
No,
Yes.
lost connection to the server.
Mine just said lost connection, but I'm still doing stuff.
I will be.
Let me just at least get back to you.
Yeah, because my troops didn't update to the new turn.
Well, it said that hey in Wasset. I clicked it, and then it turned around and said no.
Founding farms on a different model for you while we're waiting. The last one was mid-journey. This one is Night Cafe on the Dream Shaper XL.
I can't join your game.
It has to be rehosted.
Yep.
Oh, cock. Okay.
Failed to join game. Imaflanker.
Give me a moment.
Flanker's fault.
Save that, right? There we go. Should be back up for you. You walk back in now?
I'm in.
Excellent.
I am loading in. Need Flanker to throw his internet data across the ocean.
AI generated art of the founding fathers on the RealViz XL model. And a complete lack of context. Do you see the Earth in the background on the top right?
That's because the entire world belongs to America.
Ah, yes.
I mean, it seems perfectly fine to me, honestly.
I think they're meant to be eagles flying around. And then some sort of massive Norse-looking tree. This, ladies and gentlemen, is fine. If you want art done, outside of some very silly, like, generating something quickly, you want actual art done, that's why you pay an artist.
It's one of those things where I feel like if you knew how to use the tools, you could use an AI thing as a basis, but
The problem is that the AI things don't have layers to them, so even as an artist to use it to get you, like, the first bit there is, yes, a bit rough.
You can move that scout now, over.
Oh, yeah. Do you have spare orders? Because I'm moving like 5 military units. So
No, I don't need it. It doesn't have to be moved. I'm just saying you can move it now.
yeah, I was just
of
saying
the-
you might
sorry.
have to move it yourself.
The only thing I think of for using that for is to give someone that has no artistic talent an ability to, like, get some rough sketches effectively from the AI to use as references.
Discovered drama. I just put on a flanker stream. What?
I didn't realize you could settle the city while the scout was still there. That's why I mentioned it.
You can't.
No, you just settled on top of my scout.
You can't
Or
normally
do
put a scout in the same tile as a settler.
It wasn't on the scout. It was
There you go,
above
that's
the
why.
scout.
Yeah, the scout. He moved the scout. It just looked like the scout was.
He
still
told it a story and was so moved.
there. I'm gonna say he fell asleep and just rolled the scout out of the way.
I still haven't found the AI.
Oh, I love this song.
There.
Golistan.
This whole soundtrack is pretty awesome.
Does anyone need dyes?
Not yet.
How
at
would I
least. I don't know.
Check
about
what my people need.
Check your families, which is the family tab, and then look, just mouse over them. And for me, for instance, if you go to families underneath Ramazid, it's salt. And
Yeah, one of my
need
families.
dice.
One of my.
you need
families.
dyes.
I do not. I do not.
Although, scratch that, I have a die in my own mind that I can work with.
Okay. I will use it on one of my citizens.
Yeah, because I almost forgot that I had put the die down here. I just need to citizen it. What am I doing?
Yeah, last one because I'm using credits on models now. this was on SDXL. And the only prompt was Founding Fathers, no other context.
Oh, that's not so marvellous there, Sue.
No, I know what you mean. Promoting Flanker elsewhere. I mean, with how rough it is actually for people to sit down and watch Flanker. Actually, be kind of valid. Alright, that is the Danish town, so it's not going to bother your city. Laz.
What?
I told the Danes to politely get up and go somewhere else, so that way they don't send raids against you. Because they were already raiding me while I was sitting on the city. I am just going to leave one dude there for you to take later, and then I'm going to go a little bit to the west, just above the west.
Blade Harry, you beat me to it.
And going.
I forgot I can't banhammer people from the mixed chat. I have to do it from the site.
That's an interesting username.
Waiting for that Laz in Egypt.
He has so much to do, you know?
Yeah, I've got to name this mountain perfectly. I'm trying to think of a good name.
By the way, Angst, really quick.
Yep.
With your spare moves, could you move the skirmisher that hasn't been moved yet closer to Plaza City?
Yes.
I
I'm
Can
going.
move one of the skirmishes slightly
just
down.
keep finding things.
Yeah.
Damn
Put
it!
the other in. So you do like
I'm
this.
going to leave the Marauder there.
I
on
did
this
not get
building.
to. I did not get to do anything.
Wow, lads. It's not like we were talking about using spare orders, and then you sit there with spare orders.
Huh? Sorry. What?
Not paying
We're
enough
talking
attention to
about,
the
like, what-
game.
Yes.
I bet he's
good
generating
idea.
some AI pictures somewhere or something.
Syria is really going for it, aren't they?
Front room.
Front roll.
I can get Pie Face as a court minister. I don't. Well, he's not a charisma though.
I mean, I'd hopefully have a lot of charisma if his name is Pie Face.
I often don't. Right, so
I'll
we see
get
their
you next
capitals,
time,
which is
Pie
by the
Face.
far away.
I'm just trying to get these ambitions knocked out. Control 5 specialists.
Yeah, I'm on my control 5 scouts at the moment. For ambition
Yeah, I have
2 turns.
like 5 military units and 2 settlers, and I'm making 8 moves, 8 orders a turn, because I had an event that gave me just -6 legitimacy when I logged back in after the disconnect.
So what you guys got for legitimacy? I've got 85 now.
47.
85? I have 16.
Okay, we get it, you suck.
Well, need you buy him dinner first?
I want not to declare one goals. Do you even see them? Where are they? Do you care? Where are the goals?
Do they have the gall to fight us?
Don't know where they are, so don't particularly care.
Yeah, I'll just declare, because Babylonia want me to declare one of the goals, and I don't want to fight the AI yet, to blunt. So I'll just say.
Oh, ghoulish. Yeah, let's just get this one. Civics. We can do a civics. Babylonia wants stone. No.
No.
Mathon.
Hello, Kush. Alright, we are just. How many AI?
5.
Alright. Let's see if I can rush these bomb camps before Rome gets to it first.
Let's get a triumph. This is a triumph.
I'm going to go for a Robin Reliant instead.
God no. I just love this music so much. My days, what a brilliant thing to get. I just got a free law, centralisation. I can now build on the marshlands right next to me. I can build farms on the marsh. What? Russians really want to get into my nation. They want to marry my daughter next. Don't today. I don't care.
Like how Laz bought all of these tiles all the way up to the honey that's closer to my city than it is to his.
Nope. I wanted them lap the mountain. Sorry. I'm a simple man with simple tastes.
Yeah, but you should be locking Flanker on.
Oh, someone's plotting against me. I don't mind giving them drama if I'm going to require random tech.
Well, that's good. That's probably a good call. Yeah.
Rome discovers drama, I discover forestry! What?
Yep.
I'm not going to say no to that.
Bit of a shame we
So,
can't swap text, although it would be very beardy.
Let's get prosperous. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 marshes, 5, 6 marshes, which I can convert to farms, and I typically delete these farms.
Are you having fun with your military training practice over there, Laz?
Mm-hmm.
If you want to be the nice guy that you are, since you have a single order left, I know it's crippling and everything, but I have a settler in my capital that the sooner I can move it to the front, the better.
And your capital.
Yeah.
Flanker, is there a reason why you're building your border up against mine?
Yes, mountains. And to seal our borders.
You've got... Why are you sealing borders? We're not playing against barbarians.
Yeah, it still seals the borders. So when you get rebellions where they appear is dictated by that as well.
Let's go for a free settler, I suppose.
The sound you're hearing is me trying to sort out COD.
What? I didn't realise it was
Not. I'm trying to make sure that... Of course, update requires restart. I got Warzone and... sorry, not Warzone. COD 3 on Game Pass. So if I want to do it at any point, I'm not doing very much else at the moment. So thought I would try and get the Activision accounts connected.
Are you saying you don't want to play even more games after this and do another 20-hour stream like you're so used to?
If I was playing something after this, I think I'd be playing X-Defiant, truth be told.
Sound the alarm, sound the...
Mr. the Jinx. Oh wow, even Flanker has idle orders now.
That's just Flanker's doing something else.
Could you move my... let's say... the skirmisher in Laz's city in the north, and then the... never mind, because
Baz is good at that.
I should just stop pressing the end turn until I see what else everyone else uses.
Yes.
Could you move that skirmisher with the last couple of moves? Just port it, Mike. And of course, if you want me to spend in order to like purchase any enemy units, let me know. Yeah, next turn.
Oh, for God's sake.
You can do it, Flanker.
No, I actually can't. Oh, won't be playing COD Warzone, COD 3. actually.
Do a break.
No, it's, you literally can't sign out of your Activision ID on, in COD.
My son got minus something wisdom. Okay.
That is the dumbest UI in the world.
Wow, this is a lot of pearls.
Somewhere in the far north.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
I'm not joking because there's 2 pearls below this city site. Question
Yeah.
is if that city site is occupied or not.
They're far north, I
Yes.
assume so. From the Danish. Just because of who's up there already. What? He didn't attack?
Sorry, Deadsy, I can't turn the music off for this one thing. Because I can't even friggin' sign out.
The skirmisher from before. And can that slinger still attack?
Yes. Straight at the guy. The base, whatever.
Yeah. That and just there's a settler nearby.
Where do you want him?
Just go north around the mountain so he doesn't get attacked. Yeah. And also, no. I mean, still have more move on that guy. Try to get through.
Oh no. That's good. We did not take this out. So let's...
Oh, they killed one of my skirmishers. That's them.
Right, there's no chariot. I get navigation for who? Yeah, so Babylonia and me will get navigation now. I'm taking that. Then I'm building a goddamn ship.
you want me to buy
second
either
swing.
of those enemies next turn?
Oh yeah, yeah, that would help a lot. Are you able to do it this turn?
I don't have the orders to do it this turn, but I can next turn.
Can you buy an order and do it? It means we save a slinger.
Yeah. I'll hire the elite marauder.
But thank you.
The other guy can't kill this one. Yep.
Right.
Hello. I muted myself at some point.
You want me to buy that warrior too?
No.
My husband died.
Why not?
Yeah, just go ahead and do it.
Yeah. So I didn't actually realize that because I had a ambition to kill 5 units with my leader as a general, apparently he can move twice in a row.
I have more dies that I can't use.
Send them to your cities.
I have. They've all got dies.
Wait until you have more city.
I am sending a settler north.
Yeah, to the area that's I just have a dude sitting on for you.
Oh, is that for me, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. I'll
This
send
is
you
like
that way.
like I said, the while I was still clearing out the area that you settled now, the Danes there were attacking me, so I figured I'd clear that out too.
Sounds like a solid plan. Actually,
Meanwhile, that flanker making it the mountain trail roadway just to get through to his upcoming city. And of course, Angst, you can command those troops for whatever.
Thanks. I think I'll try and see if I can. I don't know about military, but I'll see if I can get them upgraded so I can clear out the pop camps before they get to.
Yeah, and I do still have a good amount of money if a good enemy unit. So I'm popping up.
Perhaps to go in like 15 minutes.
50 minutes or 15 minutes? King Romulus is already dead. A new ruler, King Pieface.
Wait, Pieface took all Rome?
Yes.
What?
The picture.
Are you kidding me?
King Pieface of Rome.
Jesus, that is.
Was that you?
I sent him out of court because he was an idiot. Like, he came from Rome, I guess. That's.
I just got a thing from him actually. Our spies receive a personal message addressed to you from Pieface, ruler of Rome. It is a paranoid rant, a litany of excuses, accusations, and falsehoods. Apparently, he is convinced that you are plotting something against him. You may wish to ease tensions, perhaps extend an olive branch to the anxious ruler. Gold him for making ridiculous accusations. Because that gives me a stat point. Courage.
Do I want horses, marble, or pigs?
Horses usually for me.
It depends on what you need.
Nah, I mean, horses are always more orders in the future.
Yeah, I usually go horses. Sometimes I don't.
I've explored a lot of the Northern Territory.
Alright, Angst, I'm also going to get my skirmishers healed and beefed up a little bit, and I'm going to go for the barbarian camp north of yours. Even if you end up taking it, just better to clear it now. Just because we're not at war with the Thracians yet, and I don't want to declare that on them.
You should take that camp too, but we push through the goals or something. Do like a white swipe. I have to, like at this last city here, I might like you can take it. I don't know. Like I'm thinking about. I don't know what's on the isles. The plan is to get there.
Yeah. And you have 6 turns for that, so I'm probably going to be able to clear that out in 6 turns, to be honest, so... Plus there's both the Gauls and the Thracians in the north.
Alright.
The queen is dead. Long live the king. Tribal raid from a Thracian outpost. Well, that might slow me down. Alright, lads, I'm taking that warrior off of that northern city-state. Or city-site, so that way you can go on with it.
Rome is really getting on my arse about things. I keep telling him to do one.
Do you get a citizen slot in the granary? I forget.
You get growth.
Yeah, like a citizen, a specialist slot, I should say.
No.
Oh. Look how the raiders that were coming after me are immediately going after Laz's newly formed city. Nice. It's very nice of them. And not the other.
More of the great unknown to explore. I'm sorry, I know this keeps getting said, but the music in this game.
Ooh, pieces team 2, I'm gonna take that. Because then we can jump them if we want, or they can break it at some point.
Hannibal as a general is so strong.
Oh yeah, he's insane. Do you have him?
Yeah, that's what I decided to start with. As a slinger from 2 tiles away, it was still half the health of that Marauder. And he can still move again afterwards.
Oh, that's lucky.
Dang, lads, you settle that place up there and you can barely defend it. You really deserve it, of course.
You mean these troops that have literally just got there?
Yeah, but the locals got terrorized. Can't believe you let this happen to them.
Yeah, they should expect that on a frontier town. They brought it on themselves.
Okay, the lighthouse, Greater Lighthouse here, Carthage. Will you get enough money to build that? It'll be really good for you. Good for you,
Lighthouse?
The lighthouse. That's something I was aiming to build, because all of the dies. But if you want to build it, feel free. No problem.
I'm not gonna do it, that's kind of the point, it's one of you two.
Well, me, Flanker, or all hobo, really, to deal with this.
I mean, I have almost $4,000. I don't know how easy it would be to buy the resources for it.
You can't buy civics. That's the I love the fact that my reputation with King Pieface is minus 222. Just in case you didn't realise, Pieface, I don't like you. Yeah, the nets would be very helpful because for me it would give me +2 citizen, 18 culture, 180 gold.
Yeah, it's just really good for either of you. Like Carthage will completely explode if it gets it, so that's kind of the thing.
Yeah,
But it
so
requires the
Hobo,
service.
if you can get it, mate, go for it. You
Like-
might as well have it rather than me. Yeah,
because I'm not
only
gonna
other
go
place where it would be useful for me is if I catch the pearls location.
for it. So like just so AI doesn't get it.
Well, I don't even
because
have an
it's-
idle worker to check the cost right now, so...
I can tell you the cost. You can't just click on a worker and look. It costs
don't-
200 civics, 300 iron, 600 stone, and 1 order.
I don't have the
semesters.
option to build that on a worker.
You need to, yeah, it's
It
kind
needs to be in
of,
the water.
yes, you can also, if you click on a worker, then there's a bar next to like filters to the left. There's like a
Show
small
wonders.
pyramid. Yeah, show wonders. And of course this is in the top of that list.
To be fair,
The
Flanker could be doing some civics, some wonders. He's got 1,126 civics.
He also has a ambition to get 2,000 civics.
Oh, right. Yeah, no, that's gonna take a while.
See, the only problem, I haven't had any mines at all to get the iron that it would require. So,
Yeah, I'm on -7 iron a turn. I need to build up
it
my
would
workforce.
cost me almost 6,000 to buy everything, and I'm only going to have 4,000 next turn. And I get 200 a turn at this current rate. So,
yeah, like just whoever of you will build it first. That's kind of the point.
but the thing that I wanted to say, and why I haven't pressed the next turn button yet, while you were talking about that, are we going to be fighting the Danes for a while? I think that's more you, Flanker. Because the Danes are offering me a truce for 30 gold a turn for 40 turns. But I don't want to.
Yeah, I don't care, bud. Go for it.
It's just I know that you have more that you can conquer from them in the north.
Honestly, I'm not that invested.
At least the Danes know when to stop fighting.
I love the fact that you can just connect to your capital by just having one city that happens to be on a river that connects all the way to the sea.
And that's another ambition, and the Thracians are making another raiding party.
Yep, in Pecat this time. I need to get two ranged and two mounted units built at some point. I need a stronghold for that, and I need a citadel for that. One of their cities.
So do you want this one like cleared to the north, Angus?
No, you just take that city side. And you push into the continent. I'm basically going to you up here, train up, and then I'm gonna see what's on the island. Get in by remount.
This is where it's just going to end right there, where the city site is.
Yes, I can help pushing and stuff. That's fine. That's more up for that. But the whole point is like there's all those quote-unquote free city sites that they may have taken at this point. But I will like want to look at the islands and see what's actually there. Oh my god, these wheels.
Oh, that's not fair. Either a free archer or a free ebony.
You what? Ever?
It's a luxury resource you can get as a trait as a research card. Free ebony.
Oh, ebony. Yeah.
I want the ebony. It's more useful to him than an archer. Currently.
I'll sit on the chariot point, I guess. What do I go here? Where's the anchor?
I do not need 110 stone from you. I generate 146.
Let's finish the turn. Like at the end of turn we can save. Sounds good. Oh.
Flanker's dead, long live the flanker.
Oh my god, I lost superstitious. Plus 10 science.
Nice.
He was in down.
Sorry?
Was this a normal radar barb or something? Okay, that's weird.
My the families are really happy with me because I've got 99 legitimacy.
Forgetting I should get on my.
land of hairy men. Game's talking about Flanker.
Okay.
I'll have you know he shaves.
Alright. I need to go sleep.
Yeah, that's fair. I'll save up now.
I'm at a good enough spot. I still have a couple orders, but it's 5
also
seconds worth of next stream.
Surprisingly, kind of okay right now. What are the similar learned, stronger, erudite, stronger? Okay, fair enough. I'm not doing well.
I feel like there's a kangaroo shape on the mini-map.
Oh yes, definitely.
I kind of see it.
I was about to say, like, is this Australia because of the other map we got? But no, this is actually, was it Hardwood Forest? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the map
Also
gens
seem-
kind of sucked, to be honest. Like, it's just not very interesting.
Yeah, it's dumped you right in the middle of the forest, which doesn't help.
Yeah, like half of our stuff is just forged. The most interesting part was us islanders. Now, Anx is able to go see what's on the other island, and it looks like a crapload of marshes. That's
Yeah,
I
like,
wish I noticed the crab earlier, otherwise I would have immediately beeline to get to that to buy.
it only held us back by a few turns. It's not like it's Civ where every turn matters.
oh, it does.
Yeah,
Kind
it
of,
really does.
Like those times was like, could we have used those 2 orders? But like that it does incremental value. Like, yeah. All right. I see Atlas has left, so I will do 2. I'll see you guys.
Yeah, there's-
All right. Catch you later, guys.
Bye.
Are you doing
Goes-
anything else tonight, Flanker, or are you done?
I think I might be done, but I'm bored. So
That's fair. Just thought I'd ask.
I didn't realize we were so
not the most
boring.
entertaining. No, it's a boring run. I'm in a crap position, and I've spent my entire time being on Activision's customer services. So, yeah, I'm okay without playing anymore.